guys, it's Shelby and welcome to another day in my life vlog style type of video. Today we're gonna be doing some just things I need to get done around the house, and I figured I'd bring you along with me because they mostly have to do with sustainability. Yeah, I feel like everything in my life has to do with sustainability because no matter what I'm doing, I'm trying to figure out the most sustainable way to do it. So just bring you along with me. Hopefully you'll learn something new and I'll learn something new. This morning I actually already learned something new. Something that I really like. Actually, the only thing that I really don't like about when I'm not wearing makeup that like really makes me need to put on makeup, I feel like when I'm looking at myself in a camera all day, are my eyebrows. You can't tell right now because I have I filled them in. But I have really light eyebrows because my hair is naturally, well, it used to be lighter. It gets lighter when I go out. I'm going on a huge tangent here in the intro. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I decided that since everybody else is like cutting and dyeing their hair in quarantine, that I would dye my eyebrows with henna. And I tried to do that this morning. This is how that went. Just quarantine things. I feel like if my eyebrows just weren't so light, it would make me happy. Don't mind that I'm in my underwear. You can't even see it, can you? All right, so I got this from Lush and I ordered it online because obviously they're not open right now. Kaka Brun, which sounds just delightful. It looks like a big freaking chocolate bar. It's just like a brown color and that's all we're going for. So, wow, this is a lot. Oh wow, they like put the instructions on the inside of the paper. Okay. But you'll need gloves, heat-proof bowl. Are we heating stuff up? To prevent staining. I feel like maybe I shouldn't do this to my eyebrow. Should I do this? I don't know, I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna ask you guys on Instagram. So yeah, after that clip, I did some research, figured out how to do it, and we'll do that later tonight once I get everything else done, and I'll put that at the end of this video. So stay tuned, let me just see how that turns out. It should be very interesting. But anyway, today the first thing on my agenda is to make oat milk. So I mentioned recently in a video, I think it's the 50 ways to save money and the planet. I'll link it up here. I mentioned that making your own plant milks can be cheaper. And some people told me, no, it's not cheaper at all because almonds are so expensive. And I get that. Almonds though are not the most eco-friendly version of plant milk to make. It is one of the most common because it was one of the first ones like to go mainstream on the market, but oat is the most sustainable plant milk, I'm pretty sure, in all the research I've done. It takes the least resources to grow oats, and then also oats are hella cheap. So one of the things I've been trying to do is try to get Madison to switch over to plant milks. Finally got her to switch to plant milks instead of drinking cow's milk like ever. I don't think she ever has it anymore, but she is buying milk in Tetra Pak cartons. So I've been trying to experiment with making our own milk. So I'm about to make an oat milk. Hopefully I can get it to where she likes it, and then it will obviously be a lot cheaper and save us waste. Well, even though right now particularly we can't buy things in bulk, but oats usually come without plastic, or can come without plastic. You can get them with just like the little paper packets. So I want to put you down and we're gonna make some oat milk. I've got the dates, got the salt, got the nut milk bag. We also need the blender. And I got this so that we can squeeze it into there. I've made almond milk before, just haven't made oat milk before. And then obviously we need oats, which I got oats from Thrive Market because obviously we can't shop in bulk right now. Can't go to the bulk bins. They're literally wrapped in plastic at the grocery store right now. So I use Thrive Market anyway on a normal basis for things that I can't get in bulk. The things that I like can't get package free, I get from Thrive Market because they are a zero waste and carbon neutral company. So I really like to be able to support companies like that where I can. And obviously right now when you can't bulk shop, Thrive Market's where I'm turning to. They carry some of the most sustainable brands on the market and make it really easy to search by your needs. Like if you only want to buy things that are vegan and you have a special dietary need that's like gluten-free, it makes it really, really easy to shop. And then obviously I think it's really cool when companies take responsibility behind the scenes and they are zero waste in their factories themselves. I think that's a huge deal. And also being carbon neutral, they're doing it right over there, man. And I do use this company all the time anyway, but something that's really cool with the current situation that's happening right now with COVID, their CEO, Nick Green, has volunteered to donate the rest of his salary for the rest of the year to COVID relief funds. If you guys read my blog post I made about all the brands, sustainable brands doing good during coronavirus, I'll have the link in the description, but they were one of the first ones I learned about and actually the reason I wanted to make that post. So yeah, all that to say, I got these oats from them. This is just a cardboard box and then like a paper bag so I can compost all of this, which is really good. I need scissors. Now I am not a chef or a baker or any of that. So a lot of times I get recipes online, and also like 99% of the time when I get recipes from online, they're from Minimalist Baker. I'm always like using their recipes, and this one is no exception. This one is calling for 1 cup of oats. How much is this? They also make it super easy to donate when you check out. Like when I placed my last Thrive order, there was a place right there to donate my savings to Coronavirus Relief Fund, which I think is really helpful. They're a company that I've talked about, again, for years that I really, really love to support. And they did partner with me on this video, which makes me really happy. But this company is doing like absolutely everything right. So I'm really, really proud to support a company, that does that sort of thing, especially during, times of need. All right, so 1 cup of oats going into the blender, and then we need some water. I've also always been a big fan of their matching program. So for each membership that they sell, they also give one to someone who is either low income or teacher or veteran. And I've actually had people in this audience who watch this channel tell me they've received a free membership from Thrive Market. So yeah, I'm gushing over them. I really like them as a company, but I think a lot of you already knew that. Then we just need a pinch of salt, it says, boom, boom, and only 1 date. Easy peasy. I have a yearly membership to Thrive Market, like I pay for the whole year, which I know is a reason that some people didn't want to like do the trial with them back in the day, but now they have a new membership feature where you can pay by the month. So whatever your lifestyle is or whatever, if you want to try it out, you can, just for like a month at a time, which I think is really helpful in this weird like time that's happening in the world right now. And if you decide you don't like it after 30 days, you can always just tell them you don't like it and you get all your money back. But the membership allows you to save between 25 and 50% off of all of your purchases compared to like typical retail prices. So for me, it's definitely been worth it over the years to find a company that I love to support and also is doing great things and to save money as well. Nice. Okay, so I just blended that up for about a minute, and I am just going to pour it through my nut milk bag into this, and then what we'll be left with in the bowl is just nice oat milk. But I will say, if you are interested in trying out Thrive Market, obviously they partnered with me on this video, so they have a link in the description where you can get up to $20 in shopping credit if you check them out today. And like I said, it's a completely risk-free trial. You can try them for 30 days. If you don't like it, they'll give you your money back. But there's a huge potential for savings there, and then obviously as a zero waste and carbon neutral company, I just really love them. So it makes it a lot easier to get things more sustainably, in my opinion. All right, here goes. Woo. I normally have Madison come in here and help me with this, but she's working, so she can't help me. Okay. Not looking bad. We're not looking bad. I talked about it in my kitchen essentials video. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll link it for you. But I let my cousin use this nut milk bag to make coffee because we didn't have a coffee maker. And now it's kind of like stained brown. It's real cute. Now that it kind of smells like oatmeal in here, put this in the sink. You gotta squeeze it. Squeeze it for dear life. Get all the good milk out of there. All right, there we have it. All of our good oat milk. Now you don't have to throw away all the pulp. You could make stuff with it. Like you could literally make granola with this, so it'd probably be really, really good. So I'll try to save that, but I need to rinse it out after that so that things don't get like stuck in here. So excuse me for a moment. Well, that actually made just enough to fill this up, and then I had just a little bit left, and I'm going to have Madison test this when she comes downstairs for lunch, but I feel like I could just taste it out of here and then probably we won't have a lot left after that, so I don't have to use another jar. It's not very sweet. I would probably add maybe another date or maybe some vanilla extract, but it's not bad. I think also once it's cold, it'll be better. You guys like warm milk, who likes to drink that? Definitely not me. So I'll put it in the fridge. It's about 11:30 right now. She'll come down around noon to have lunch. So hopefully it'll be chilled by then and we'll get her reaction as well.
Hey!
We have a guest, folks.
What's up, folks?
We also have a dying battery. Hold that thought.
Ooh. it's just the right color. We're rocking with some oat milk, right?
Yep.
So I'm just supposed to sit here and knock it back?
Knock it back. Just try it. Tell us what you think. Let's be honest, so that I can perfect it. My goal, by the way, I told them, hold on. I told them how picky you are about milks and that my goal with making this milk is to hopefully be able to perfect, stop. It was not that bad.
I don't like it.
I told you guys she's so fucking picky. My goal is to make a milk that you would switch to instead of buying Tetra Packs every week, okay? So
Just
whatever it takes, I'm gonna try.
Just take my Tetra Pak milk and put it in a jar. Just kidding. Sweetness thing going on.
I'm trying to balance you on the milk right now, by the way.
I like my milk to be very flat, unsweetened. Oh, there's
That's
my
lunch.
timer.
Anyway, so it's too watery. Does that mean you like oat milk? Maybe you do like oat.
I like oat milk. Yeah.
We need to. So what we should do is put this in your smoothie in the morning, and then we'll know if you hate it for real or not.
Okay.
Okay. She's so fucking picky. Anyway, moving on to the next part of this video, which I need to do the next thing on the to-do list. Wash my Allbirds. I let them get way too dirty, you guys.
Ooh, yeah, they used to be white. Now they're basically brown.
The whole appeal of me buying these Allbirds was that they were, well, obviously that they're sustainable, but also that they were washable, and I've let it go way too long at this point, and I'm kind of scared that when I wash them, they're not going to go back to being like really good.
We'll see.
Okay, here we go. My shoes are obviously on the shoe rack, so I'm over to the shoe rack. We have like separate cubbies for like mine, Brittany's, my sister, Madison. This is my cubby with my Allbirds here in it. And like I said, guys, they've been through it. The washing instructions on these are super simple. You just take out the soles and it says use, you know, a mild detergent, which I think any eco-friendly like detergent is. So we're just gonna throw them in. After I put my Allbirds into the washer, I proceeded to do a haul video, which watching this back took me incredibly too long, and so to spare you all of the time that I spent recording this haul, I'm just going to tell you really quickly what I got. Oh yeah, I also cut my finger really badly while trying to open my dish soap, so that made the beginning of the haul a little weird. Anyway, regardless, yes, I got my dish soap in the mail. That is one of the things I wanted to show you. Here it is. Voila, without me explaining it for 10 fucking minutes. I got the By Humankind hand sanitizer in. They come in aluminum bottles. It's a great material to recycle, so you don't have to buy hand sanitizer in plastic, although I understand why during these times you would. This sanitizer is unscented, but it is kind of pricey. I also got these shorts from a brand I really like called Ecosia. I am working on a project with something else I ordered from them that you'll see in a future video that I went on and on about while showing you these. These are actually amazing. The material of them are really, really good. Can't believe I haven't bought them before. Would highly recommend. We'll link in description. The reason for showing you this haul is that one night consumerism kind of got me, and I went through buying things that were on my list that I was interested in, and I ended up buying a freaking reusable face mask. Yes, you can make these from rags. Why would I want to do that? I just decided to buy one. Also, got this organic catnip that comes plastic free in an aluminum tin for Tippy. You guys are always asking me about sustainable cat stuff. Thought I would show you this. But again, the haul got incredibly too long to keep this whole thing in. So I'm just telling you, these are the things I was hauling for you. I'm going to have them linked in the description if they are of interest to you at all. I'm also super interested in this next thing, which is the Pila Cases screen protector. It's very interesting and very strange. I've never tried it, interestingly enough. I feel like I should have by now, but I haven't. So I got it so that I can test it out in a future vlog maybe if you guys are interested in that. Basically, it's this liquid that they say hardens your phone screen up to like 3 times the like strength of glass. I don't know. That was the most interesting thing of the whole haul, obviously. Saved it for last. It comes in this little vial, which is supposedly enough for 3 phones. So I'm going to test it out on my extra phone that I kept, like my old phone. I use it for Pokemon. Don't shame me. And yeah, I might try that out in a future video if you want. Let me know in the comments. Okay, everything will be linked. Sorry, I didn't want to take up 10 minutes of your time going through all of this. We will move on. Damn, I'm really kind of kicking myself in the ass right now because the first couple times I washed these, it had only been like a week. I think I wore them for the first time for like a week, then I washed them, and then maybe another week, and then I washed them. It's been like a month since I've washed them, so they were really dirty, and I feel like if you wash them more consistently, they would have stayed more white, but they still have like quite a bit of like, you know, grime on them. But they still look good also. Like, maybe you can't tell in this, but that's still pretty freaking white on the sides, but they do have like, obviously, dirty spots. But you know what? I love these shoes anyway. I like Allbirds as a brand. They also had something really good going on during the coronavirus situation where they were, I think, was it for every pair of shoes you bought, they were donating to a healthcare worker? I'm not positive. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I have it linked in the post that I talked about earlier. Companies doing good during the virus, so you can go check that out. But I love these. I think they're good price. They're washable. They're white. They're a really sustainable company. These are made from eucalyptus fiber, and then like even their eyelets, the little like plastic looking things, those are made from plant-based plastic. The laces are recycled polyester. Like, I just really like this brand. So it doesn't bother me too much. Any shoe you wear that's white is gonna get dirty, but at least they are washable, and at least they can get a little bit more clean. Anyway, the instructions do say to let them air dry, so I'm gonna do that. I didn't really think this through because in just a couple hours we're gonna leave to go do Pokemon raids. It is raid hour today, but for now we have a couple hours left until we're supposed to be leaving to go to Pokemon raid hour. And it's time to attempt to dye my eyebrows again. So I have to go upstairs. I need to take off my makeup, get the dye itself, and then we will give it another shot. I went upstairs to take my makeup off, and this took me another 10 minutes of talking about things that I've probably said to you before and don't need to say to you again. And then Madison came in and started being weird. Do I look weird?
No.
No? Not at all.
I didn't even notice what you're up here doing. I was also trying to scratch my butt.
What? Alright, now that we have everything that we need, I'm gonna put my hair up. We need to like melt this big old chocolate looking bar, make it like a liquidy texture, and then basically just put it on my eyebrows, and it says 2 to 4 hours. So I don't know if I'll take it off before we leave to go on the walk or if I'll leave it on for the walk, but here we go. I honestly don't even think we'll need all of this. Probably just like this one little piece will be enough. So I'm not gonna waste the rest of this in case I wanna keep doing this. I'm just gonna melt this down. Man, I can't lie to you. Looking at myself right now without eyebrows on, I feel real weird. I also feel real weird about this henna in here because it looks pretty freaking green. Is that just me? No, fool, that looks pretty freaking green. Oh God. Also, I started this wrong because I was supposed to melt it with hot water before I put it on the double boiler, but also like, that sounds impossible. Man, the things quarantine will make you do, am I right? I'm gonna let this keep melting. Also, I had to have a little setup over there. I'm gonna set you up on that tripod when I go to put it in the brows because it actually says to leave it on the double boiler so that it stays like the chocolatey consistency while you're putting it on. I guess if it hardens, much harder to spread it, so. How much fun. Give it a thumbs up if you've been enjoying this video. I mean, I've had a really good time today hanging out with you guys. I love doing medial tasks like this all day, and I get to just take you along and you get to learn something new, maybe. I mean, this is me learning something new, but if you learn something new or if you're just entertained in general, give us a thumbs up, okay? Thank you. I watched a girl's video this morning when I like couldn't figure stuff out, and she wasn't using Lush's henna dye, but she was using henna, and she basically just took like an eyebrow brush or like a angled brush, and she just brushed it into her brows, which I think will make for a lot less mess and hopefully not dyed skin. Okay, this is the final product. Can you see me? Yes. I'm gonna let this sit definitely until we're leaving in about an hour. And then, I don't know, I won't be able to tell if anything has changed by then, but since it's at a minimum of 2 hours, I think I'm gonna leave it on. But we're supposed to be going to raid with other people. Like, other people might see me, and that makes me feel like I'm gonna look like real fucking weird, but it's fine. we might just leave it on. I'll check in with you guys in an hour.
3 hours later.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're so cute. What are you doing? Doesn't understand the concept of vlogging. Are you being sweet? Are you being sweet? Yes. Anyway, made it back from the walk. I left my eyebrow stuff on while we were doing the whole thing. Caught 2 Verizons. Pokemon things. That means the dye has been on for about 4 hours, which Lush recommends 2 to 4. So I think we're safe to take it off. I'm gonna go upstairs, remove it, and we'll see the final look. And then I'll let you guys go because I got work to do. I call these lights in our bathroom the takedown lights because they're so freaking bright, and when we moved in, only a couple of them worked, so it wasn't so bright in here. And since so many of them didn't work, Madison replaced all of them with ones that did, and then all of a sudden it was like a cop's freaking takedown lights in here. Them a lot more clear now. Oh yeah, get that close up. Wow, I didn't get close to anybody. We actually played Pokemon from the car, so no one had to see this. But that's real cute, real cute. I like how I said no one had to see my eyebrows while I was playing Pokemon, and then willingly showing this to the internet. Well, really only the people who like the day in the life vlogs, and that's not everybody, so thanks for being here. You guys, I left these on for the maximum amount of time asked. I think it hardly made a difference at all. I guess a little bit more they're there, but they really just kind of look, I guess maybe it did what it was supposed to do. I don't think I got the darkest one. I think Lush has a darker one. And I think if I was gonna do this again, I will do it again with the stuff I have left for sure. But I would probably maybe even try out the darker one. Anyway, I think if I did this again, I would probably just go ahead and do like the darkest one. And I think I'll keep doing it with the stuff I have left, because since they give you enough for like a whole head of hair and I just dyed 2 eyebrows, there's still a lot left. So I think I'll try it again. I don't know if I should leave it on longer. I guess after I read the comments of this video, I will know what I should be doing. A few of you guys also replied to me on Instagram, which I appreciate, but those are the results. That is quite anticlimactic, but there you go. I'm gonna head back downstairs just cause, like I say, I have work to do. This is my room at night. Have you ever seen it like this before? Probably not. Still really cute. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this video today, even though, you know, I looked a little less put together than normal. But I'm gonna go take off this makeup, take a shower, and probably edit this video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out today's sponsor, Thrive Market. I use them all the time regardless of what's happening in the world, and right now is a good time to test them out, you know, given the current state of things. But also, if you have no interest in trying them, don't. Anyway, remember, until next time, you cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that you can do. Bye, guys.